Our top story, China has released a travel advisory for its citizens living in Pakistan. Beijing has called the situation grave and complex. All Chinese citizens and businesses have been asked to stay vigilant. They've also been asked to pay attention to local security situations and avoid places with public gatherings and stay at home unless absolutely necessary to step out. The notice comes after China shut its consulate in Islamabad temporarily. The officials only cited technical issues. Fact of the matter is, this comes in the backdrop of a series of terror attacks that have rocked Pakistan in recent weeks. There has been rising tension between the Pakistan government and the banned terror outfit, the TTP, or the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan, which has in fact claimed responsibility for most of the terror attacks that have taken place in Pakistan in recent times. For more on this story, we're now joined by our Pakistan Bureau Chief Anas Malik from Islamabad. Anas, China hasn't really explained in detail the reasons why this advisory has been issued, but it's pretty obvious that the current security situation in Pakistan has become a matter of concern not just for the people of that country, but also for other countries with their diplomats and embassies and other citizens perhaps also now feeling unsafe.
Well, definitely, you rightly mentioned, because you've seen an uptick in terror attacks in the country, especially since the fall of Kabul in 2021. There have been a 58% rise in terror attacks. The Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan has unilaterally called off the ceasefire as well. And since then, we've seen that multiple advisories have been issued, be from the US, the Britishers, the Australians, and other European countries. But this is a specific advisory that was issued on the 11th is very interesting, because it came from Pakistan's all-weather ally China, which has warned its citizens that they can potentially be high security targets or high value targets, and therefore they should be vigilant. Not just that, it's a sequence of events. First came in the advisory, and then on the 13th, that was yesterday, the Chinese embassy on technical grounds in Islamabad has closed down its consular section until further notice. That basically means that they're not going to interact with unvetted individuals, those who are visa seekers. They will not be interacting with that. So certainly a measure of concern for Islamabad, where on the part of Islamabad, they've been assuring the international community and the diplomatic community that there is nothing big to worry about, and they have the capacity and the capability both to counter the menace of growing terrorism. Neha?
As you mentioned there, Anas, first many Western countries, including the United States and the United Kingdom, issued such advisories to their citizens living in Islamabad. Now, Pakistan's all-weather ally, China, in a sense, doing the same. Like you said, it's a matter of great concern for Islamabad. Has there been any official reaction from Islamabad yet? What are officials saying? How do they plan to address the concerns of these foreign governments?
Well, we've seen in the past that briefings have been held very regularly by the Islamabad police, and in which, as per the Islamabad police, the confidence in Islamabad police's security and their capacity and capability was reposed by the international community based out of Islamabad. So therefore, I would probably be seeing, or we would probably be seeing, a repeat of that of the past, where another briefing by the Islamabad police's Inspector General would be held, and the diplomats would be briefed as to what measures are being taken, preventive measures are being taken to ensure that no untoward situation happens. But on the part of the Pakistani Ministry of Foreign Affairs, we're yet to see a statement coming through. This started off from New Year's, when the US side had very particularly issued a threat alert at first, saying that the Marriott Hotel in Islamabad that was previously attacked in 2008 as well, that is under threat. And after that, we saw a series of advisories coming in, but this particularly coming in from China would, as I said, would be a matter of concern, and a concern that Islamabad would want to address at the earliest. Neha?
Well, a concern that Islamabad would certainly want to address at the earliest. Thanks very much, Anas, for getting us all those details.